In this video, I'm going to show you how to wire a switch and a receptacle the correct way. I'm going to show you how to use pigtails so that it stays safe, it stays organized, and it stays code compliant. We have a daisy chained power source on the right, and we have a separate power source over here that's going to go through a switch that is going to end up feeding a garbage disposal down below. So we have two different things going on here. Now, the very first thing you're going to want to do before you get in here and start pulling these caps off and all is check. Make sure that you're totally dead. So let me show you how this turns on. It's on right now. So if you hold it down, it makes a beep once. If I hold it again, it does two. That means it is actually ready and you have a little green indicator light. Now, where you're really looking, you're not too focused on the whites, but I would still check my neutrals in case somebody used a wire that they should not have been using. Make sure everything is dead. Now here's a hot, and it's totally dead. Now look at this right here. That is hot. So we need to make sure that we go flip that breaker real quick before we start trying to work on this. The easiest one to do first is going to be our switch. All we need to know is our hot line coming in, which I have it marked here with blue, and the hot going to the actual garbage disposal, so that we're going to hook the line coming in at the bottom and the line going to the garbage disposal at the top. And we're going to retwist our commons. Now I'll twist them by hand first, and then I will literally take some lineman pliers and twist them around a little more. Now you want to be careful that you're not eating into your protective coating. Just like that's pretty good. And then I'm going to put the cap on it, and we are going to push this further back in right here. So what I do with the earth grounds is I'm simply going to start twisting those around, and I'm going to trim off a little bit of this excess. Just like that. And now I'm going to place this direction right here and twist these all together. So this is our leader, our little extension, and I'm going to twist these. Now, this is where a lot of guys make a mistake. They will leave this just like that. Code does not allow you to leave that just with it twisted. You have to have some type of a compression fitting on it to make sure that it does not come undone. So you're going to put your wire nut on nice and tight. So we know this is going to be the bottom. This is our power in. And if you're looking at it, this is going to be where that goes at the bottom. That is our line in, line out. This one has three ways to attach. I can do the quick connect at the back, I can do the back stab on the side, or I can actually wrap it. We're going to wrap it. So the loop needs to go to the right, start in the middle, little turn, turn again, just like that. And we're going to put it on right there. Now, code says you have to have this 3/4 of the way shut. So we're going to grab it and bring it all the way around. That's 3/4. If you've got room, you can go ahead and do a little more, which we are. Makes it a little safer, and we're going to tighten the screw. So our next one is going to be the one on top, which is going to be the actual load. In our case here, this is going to go to the garbage disposal. And same thing, righty-tighty. So we're going to go to that direction, right in the middle, loop, grab it at the end, and do a little bit more right there. And now we are going to put it in place, just like that. And let's see if we can close that loop. Grab it. Try and do it and stay out of your way. A little bit more. There we go. Boy, that's a good one there. It closed almost 100%. All right, and there you go. And if you're worried about that not being quite right, you can actually take a screwdriver and tighten a little bit more. Just don't want to break it, but you want to be very careful with a power screwdriver that you don't over torque it. So the only thing I have left now on this one is simply going to be the ground. Instead of wrapping all the way around, it is going to actually have the little hole in the front. So we're going to try to get it in that hole. There it is. It's in the hole. Bend it back behind the holding clamp, and then we just simply tighten it down. Just start the screws. There's one. And try not to get right in your way. Right there is the other one. And I'm going to just start it. I'm not going to put it all the way in yet. The receptacle is going to be a little more complicated because we're going to use our leaders on these instead of just putting it on the screws. So I'm going to start with a copper screw and I'm going to put the wire on. Now remember, if I put it this way, I'm going to unscrew it when I try to put it on and it's going to push it off. So we want to make sure that we are going righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Now this one you can hook and bend it up and it actually closes that loop for you. On the switch, I did not have the same little edges in there to be able to do that. So now I can just go ahead and screw that in. And that one is ready to rock and roll. Now let's go ahead and go to our neutral side. Go to the white screw. Remember, if I go this way, I'm going to unscrew it. So I want to go the same direction. Right there. And let's see, I can't quite get that one turned. So we're going to go ahead and use the needle nose on this one. So we're going to grab it and close it. If you look at that, it is closed pretty much 100% on that one. And now I'm just going to simply tighten it down. Now you can check each one of these as well. Make sure that they're good and tight. Let's use this screwdriver. That's very tight. Perfect. And let's check our hot. And a lot of times if your receptacle's not working right, it's usually on this neutral side, which is kind of ironic, but that tends to always be the one that it is, causes you the problem. Now on this ground, it actually has a little hole down in the very bottom of this one. So you can take and push that down in the hole and wrap it this way if you want, and hold it and tighten that screw. And you're going to notice there's a plate on this one. So when you tighten it, it tightens it against that plate. And the little hole down at the bottom is holding it into place. So we're going to turn this around just like that. And I'm going to twist these. And we're a little long right here, so we're going to trim that. There we go. And we put a nut back on here. There we go. So just like that, now I'm going to pull these together. Just like that, and there, and then we put on the nut. There we go. Now all we have left is the hot. I can get them all lined up about the same. And twist. There we go. All even at the end. Now we can put on the wire nut. What I'll do a lot of times is use the lineman pliers, the blunt end, so I'm not scraping anything, and push back. Here's that one. Now, before I put on the cover, we go ahead and turn the power on and test. So the very first thing we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and check the garbage disposal. So we're going to run a little water, turn it on, and it is working fantastic. Works. Let's go ahead now and check and make sure that we have power to the receptacle. Now this no contact tester has a little piece here that you can put in, and we have power. We have power. So everything is working fantastic. I'm going to check downstream and make sure that we actually have power down here now. And we are golden. All right, so the last thing we need to do is we need to put our covers on. Now, these are nice little solid wood covers. And when you're dealing with a double, it can be a little harder than the actual singles, because you got to move these sometimes to get them to line up. Now this one, we are lined up great there. This one looks like it is off a little, maybe off. So this whole side needs to come over just a little. So we're going to loosen it just enough to try to get it over. So we can go back a little. And right in there, tighten it down. There we go. And you don't want to do what I just did too much there, or you'll swallow those out and you will not be able to get them out. All right, so let's try putting it on. All right, so the final thing that I want to point out that'll make your job look professional or not are the screws. I see them pointing all different directions. Like this one's sideways, this one's cornered going that way. They're all different. You're going to want them either all up and down or all sideways. Now I'm going to go ahead and go sideways horizontal because of the horizontal lines. I think it's going to look better. So we're going to get them both all exactly the same right there. And this one will go a little more right there. And that one's pretty tight already, so we don't want to do that anymore. Right there. So that way it looks professional. If you're working on switches and outlets, another helpful thing to know is how you can actually wire them up. This particular switch has 3 different ways it can be wired up. There's also a lot of helpful little things that are on the switch that a lot of DIYers don't know exist. I made a video specifically showing that. Follow the link up above to watch that video. And as always, guys, I appreciate you watching. We'll see you on the next one.